The latest season of American Idol has once again sparked heated debates, but this time the controversy doesn't center on the judges, the format, or even the finalists' performances. Instead, fans have turned their frustrations toward a specific voting group, claiming that the younger demographic, particularly voters aged 18 and under, may have tipped the balance of the competition in a way that ruined the results. The uproar began immediately after the finale aired, when the winner was crowned in front of millions of viewers. While celebrations erupted on stage, social media painted a very different picture. Thousands of longtime fans rushed to X, formerly Twitter, Facebook groups, Reddit forums, and Idol-dedicated fan pages to express disappointment, arguing that the outcome did not reflect talent, artistry, or even consistency throughout the season. Instead, they believe it reflected the sheer volume of younger fans who voted based on popularity, personality, and TikTok-style stardom rather than vocal ability. To some, it was the ultimate betrayal of what American Idol was meant to represent. To others, it was simply the natural evolution of a show that has had to adapt to a digital age where fandoms mobilize faster than ever. One user wrote, "This is not American Idol anymore. This is a high school popularity contest, and the kids are running it." The comment quickly gained traction, sparking debate about whether the system is fundamentally flawed when a portion of the voting base values different qualities than the show's older, more traditional audience. What makes this season particularly contentious is how clearly the generational divide showed itself. For weeks leading up to the finale, many adult viewers insisted that one finalist, known for powerhouse vocals, emotional depth, and years of dedication to honing their craft, was the obvious choice for the crown. They praised the contestants' professionalism, versatility, and ability to connect deeply with songs. But in contrast, another finalist gained viral attention through social media clips, quirky interviews, and meme-worthy moments. That contestant became the darling of the teen fan base, who were voting relentlessly and rallying hashtags online. Every poll outside of the official voting system showed a wide split. Older demographics leaned toward the technically stronger artist, while younger demographics flocked almost exclusively to the more relatable finalist. By the time the results were announced, it was no surprise to some, but a massive disappointment to others, that the teen-driven wave of votes carried the day. Fans of the runner-up expressed outright devastation, saying the wrong person had won because of what they saw as immature or uninformed voters. Some longtime Idol followers even claimed they would stop watching the show altogether, insisting that the format no longer rewards artistry but instead rewards whoever can trend the fastest. The criticism has put the show under a harsh spotlight, with many questioning whether changes to the voting system are overdue. Should there be voting limits per household instead of per device? Should there be weighted scoring where judges have a larger say in the finale? Or, as some fans controversially suggested, should votes from those under 18 be excluded entirely? While those questions stir fierce debates, the show itself has remained quiet on the controversy, issuing no official statement in response to the backlash. Industry analysts, however, note that this is hardly the first time American Idol has faced complaints about its voting structure. In the past, accusations of vote stuffing and fan block voting have often dominated conversations when results didn't align with public expectations. The difference now lies in how fast digital culture amplifies such frustrations. Unlike the early 2000s, when results could be debated in living rooms or watercooler conversations, today's disappointed viewers can instantly spark trending hashtags and viral discussions. Within hours of the finale, hashtags like #AdolRigged, #TeenVoteTakeover, and #WrongWinner began trending across platforms. Some users even began circulating memes mocking the winner, suggesting that the victory was hollow because it was handed to them by kids with cell phones. On the other hand, supporters of the winner argue that all voters, regardless of age, have the right to voice their opinion. The show is about America choosing their idol, one fan wrote. Teens are part of America. Just because they voted differently than you doesn't mean their voices shouldn't count. This counterargument has sparked its own wave of discussions, with some pointing out that younger viewers are often the ones who buy the music, stream the songs, and drive fan culture in today's entertainment landscape. From that perspective, their influence may not only be valid but essential in keeping the show relevant to a new generation. Still, Many fans feel that Idol risks losing credibility if the system continues to alienate older audiences who tune in for vocal excellence rather than viral charisma. Some even compared the current season to past controversies in Idol history. In one instance years ago, similar accusations surfaced when a contestant with a large, dedicated teen following advanced far despite lacking technical polish. The cycle, critics argue, has repeated itself, and this time the stakes felt higher because the finalist many considered the best singer of the season walked away empty-handed. Beyond the fan outrage, the controversy has sparked conversations within the music industry itself. Talent scouts, managers, and producers often watch Idol closely to see who may have long-term star potential, and some fear that results driven by popularity rather than artistry may hurt the credibility of the show as a talent incubator. However, others counter that fame itself has changed dramatically in the past decade. Artists no longer need to rely solely on vocal power. Social media influence and relatability can be just as valuable in building a career. In fact, several past Idol winners who were fan favorites with younger audiences have gone on to forge lasting careers precisely because of their ability to connect outside of the traditional music stage. As the dust settles from the finale, it remains to be seen whether the controversy will fade or whether it will have lasting consequences for the franchise. Some fans are already organizing petitions calling for changes to the voting system. Others are pledging to boycott the next season unless reforms are made. Meanwhile, the winner themselves has had to navigate the awkward position of celebrating a life-changing victory while also facing online criticism suggesting they didn't deserve the title. To their credit, the champion has remained gracious in interviews, focusing on gratitude, humility, and excitement for the future. They've repeatedly thanked fans of all ages for supporting them, brushing off the negativity while looking ahead to their upcoming projects. But the shadow of controversy is hard to ignore. For every fan who cheers their success, another questions whether they truly earned the title of America's Idol, or whether the voting system is broken. American Idol, once seen as the ultimate talent competition that launched careers like Kelly Clarkson and Carrie Underwood, now faces a pivotal moment. The show must decide whether to adapt its voting system to appease disgruntled fans or embrace the reality that younger viewers, and their preferences, are shaping the future of music and entertainment. Either way, this season will be remembered not only for its finalists but for the intense debate over who really gets to decide America's next star, and whether the power of the teenage vote has forever changed the outcome of one of television's most iconic competitions. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our Talent Spotlight Idol YouTube channel for more update news.